Somewhere in the outside, a collective gathers in a chamber. Situated around multiple tables, adorned with different armaments, books, and the like, sit fixated on a singular portal. A tall and imposing figure sits atop a throne in the back, observing and waiting as the portal thrums to life. And a figure steps out.
My justice. Nazgul. To report my justice. The backup portals have been put in place. Our allies are lying in wait to help us through should things not go according to plan. One cannot be too careful with the Magisters. Good. We've received word they are on their way to the rings, and now all the pieces are in place. We shall finally have our freedom by justice. Good. Hopefully you won't make a fool out of yourself this time.
As you say that, another figure in the shadows behind Nazgul steps forward, placing heel and boot on the floor. You hear the click, click. And I'm ready to ensure he doesn't fuck it all up again. I'll crush their pathetic resistance without so much as having to lift one of my 5 fingers.
Good. With you two, we should be able to do this.
Oh, certainly. I'm absolutely positive that Nazgul will fuck this one up.
That's the hope. With all due respect, I have been the figurehead of the majority of our successes. And our failures.
Yes, you seem to forget what happened recently to you. Lest I remind you.
Don't underestimate the children this time. Everything is in place. They won't succeed. Don't get too cocky, Nazgul.
A figure in the back, next to a glowing book, stands up and raises a hand to suggest something. My justice, there's another issue.
Go on.
It would seem the boy and the girl are aware of their heritage. They've both recorded passages into the Book of the Tiefling.
Lovely.
A new force as well has been detected. Someone not of the Tiefling, but sharing their gift, has written within the book as well. If they were to master their abilities, Nazgul and Morpha wouldn't be able to resist them alone.
I see. And that is why we won't be letting them get that far. The story ends here in the castle. You have my word. And you know what will happen if you fail.
My high and mighty words for someone who got their ass beaten by children.
Is there anything else to report? That is all. Good. Now destroy them. It will be done by justice.
And with that, the man in the seat over here places his hand down, and the vision turns off. At this point, another figure steps in to a courtyard.
Been a while. What you doing over there, big fella?
The large hulking behemoth that is Odos just simply stands there, assessing you.
Oh, now. You know who I am. Let me on in.
He slowly moves 1 foot and takes a step to the side.
Just lights up a cigarette. Walks on in. Thanks, big guy. Keep up the good work.
Suddenly, in the Ashen Guard's chamber, a clatter rings out amongst the area as another figure steps forth. Everyone turns and stares at him.
Takes a long drag off the cigars. Just, looks like everyone's done and been gathered. What I miss?
The figure on the throne is going to stand.
The figure closest to you just simply puts his hand on the hilt of his blade. Just not aggressively, he just stares forward, brow furrowed.
Who the fuck's this guy?
Manners in the courtroom, please.
Manners in the court. Sits cross-armed. Manners in the court.
She's gonna walk forward a couple steps.
The sound of metal on granite echoing throughout the room as this tall, almost 10-foot tall figure approaches you.
Why do y'all look like you done seen a ghost?
So you've returned.
It wouldn't do but they seem that way.
And where were you?
You know, around. Doing some reconnaissance.
Uh-huh. Reconnaissance.
Yeah, it was in my reports. Did you not get them?
It seems we haven't received any of your reports.
Ah, that is a darn shame. Those damn...
Almost like they were never sent.
Oh.
My Justice, I do not believe this matter is something to be discussed amongst such a company.
After you.
If we have a new friend returning to us, it is best that we greet him.
Agreed.
Takes another long drag from his cigar, just starts walking. Yeah, I got you. Head to your office. Excuse me here, buddy.
Just kind of stares at you. The other figure with a shit ton of cups of tea just piled up and stacked in front of her.
Downs an entire cup of tea.
Yeah, and that one new? That one's definitely new.
Keep going.
Alright. No need to get so upset, doll.
Yeah, no one introduces me to the guy. See if I care. Downs another cup of tea.
At this moment, the man with the book in the room just kind of simply vanishes.
Oh, well, bye then.
And it's just these four left. And this one skeleton.
Yeah, I was gonna comment on the skeleton.
This figure kind of looks over there and is like, okay, yeah, I get it, but like, does the skeleton have to be watching us all the time?
It eerily shifts its head towards you.
I mean, really? Like, you have to stand in the Are you trying to intimidate us? Is that what it is?
The skeleton says nothing.
Picks up more tea, downs the cup. By the way that she's drinking is actually just leaning her head up, putting the cup above it, opening her mouth really wide, and actually just pouring it in.
Yes. That is beautiful.
The two over on this large double chair seem to be far too distracted by each other to even offer anything in the conversation.
Alright, now then. What seems to be the problem, Rivers?
Problem? Really? You don't see what the problem is here, Wildcard?
I mean... Kinda strokes his chin, pulling out the cigar with one of his other hands, just puffing out a bit of smoke. You got old Bookworm over there. Seems like he's recording us again, so I figure something big happened.
Pathfinder looks up and observes you, just quietly nods in the corner.
Nice to see you too, Pathfinder.
I thought that this was simply a twist of the dimensions. A funny joke in the fates, but it seems the path we have gone down has brought you back to us.
Hey, what can I say? I'm a wily one that can't be kept held.
Care to explain where you were?
Oh, well, let's see here, Yusuke. I believe you would say I was lying low, doing a bit of reconnaissance in the material plane.
And you didn't bother letting anyone know?
I mean, I sent a few Nevermores here and there. I could have swore that one of the skeletons picked me up, but you know how old Nazgul can be?
As far as any of us knew, you were sealed.
Now, funny thing about seals, takes a long drag from his cigar before puffing out a bit of smoke. Seals don't quite work with a unfortunate, well, missing card.
I see. So what do you have to report on your several years of reconnaissance?
Also, at several years, it really only felt like 4 months.
It was 4.5 years, Wildcard.
It was it really? Pathfinder, what was the exact time frame on that one? Was it really 4.5?
More precisely 4 years, 3 months, and 7 days. I can give you the
Okay.
minute figure and seconds, but be quick on it. It changes.
I don't need that one. 4 years and 3 months. Heaven forbid. That's a long time, I'd say. Well, I got some land. I found out a little bit about, well, things we already knew. At one point,
Yes. So important.
I mean, I got us land there. I
Do
found
you
out
have
people-
anything useful to report?
I mean, do y'all need anything for your monster manuals or nothing like that?
Useful, Wildcard. Not petty.
Just kinda shrugs all 4 shoulders. Just, I think I got nothing then.
I see. Everyone's gonna stand, walk around the desk.
Always gotta be center, I see.
You know how I am, Wildcard.
I know. Do you want me to realign myself? I can get perfect center for you.
Walk up and spiky hand grab his face.
No, hey, whoa, watch. Watch the cigar. Don't want you hurting yourself.
Yes, because that would totally hurt me so badly.
I am fairly certain that we have outlawed smoking on the premise.
Oh, you know how I am. I need these things.
Then prove that we need you.
Let's see here. Word down the grapevine is that there was a group of children in the material plane at one point, and upon investigation, I believe I saw one of them there, Nazgul puppets. Seems like he keeps getting his ass handed to him.
We know.
At least I didn't get sealed. I was able to lie low. I think that makes me better than Nazgul, at least for now.
Do not leverage the failures of your fellow teammate in order for us to think any more of you.
Very well, very well.
Wildcard, wildcard, wildcard. What am I going to do with you? I know.
Why do I feel like I don't like that look on your face?
It's the same look I'm always wearing.
Yeah, no, this one's off by about 0.3 centimeters. You're planning
Pointy
something.
fingers dig into his face.
Fuck you.
How
about I put you on children duty?
Children duty?
I've got a new recruit.
What, the girl out at the table?
No.
She is mine. Unfortunately.
Nazgul's brought in another.
Excuse me?
So you're gonna train him. You're going to train him to my liking.
Are you sure you
no
want me to?
smoking, no gambling, and no drinking around the child.
Okay, you know I have to have at least one of them things.
You can do that when you're not with the child.
How?
You've got to keep an eye on him.
Okay, come on. You gotta at least let me take him out to a bar. You'll teach him good, valuable lessons.
You can't take him out gambling.
Maybe it would teach you to learn a little bit of responsibility, Wildcard. I feel you could use that greatly.
I have responsibility. I came back.
4 years later.
I mean, I was lying low.
Gambling.
Oh, you know, them Planehoppers and all that. They saw me going around, they probably would have tried to seal me back up again.
I do not have time for this. Wildcard, if you have nothing important to report, so be it, but state as such so you do not waste my time.
Nice seeing you too, Yusuke.
He just brushes past you. He doesn't really bump into you. In fact, his movements are rather swift and dexterous, you'd have to say, for the hunched-over atmosphere that he draws around with him. He opens the door and leaves.
He seems on edge. What's got his knickers in a bunch?
The child.
What child?
The other one.
Oh, that little girl out there?
Don't say that to her face. You would regret it.
You would definitely regret it.
Yeah, I'll tell her that she's a plum cutie or something like that, I guess.
That might make it worse.
Yeah, I left her a little gift whenever I walked in, so it's okay. I guess I have to go, what? Teach a child valuable life lessons? Why wouldn't you just give him to Pathfinder? Pathfinder's way better at this stuff.
Pathfinder has other responsibilities.
Oh, you moving up on the food chain over there, Doc?
Please don't patronize me.
I'm patronizing, don't worry. I like you over there.
It's good to have you back, Wildcard, but please keep yourself in check.
We wouldn't want anything to happen, would we?
Yeah, I got it. Hey,
Seems like those last scars are healing up nicely.
yeah. At least the voice modulator's working all good again. Alright, where's this kid at?
Not here yet.
He'll be here soon.
You're telling me that he ain't... Alright, where I gotta go then? Do I need to pick him up? Take him in a little doggy bag?
You'll find him in the wastes. Either by the Bridge of Nevermore, or somewhere further in. Those are the two paths I can foresee.
Alright. Do you see his name?
Yes, he goes by Levin.
11, eh? What's his number?
Take a wild guess.
I swear if you say it's 11, I'm going to just... Of course it's 11.
Ding, ding.
Wait, why is he number 11? Wouldn't he be number 12?
Believe it or not, a child is not the weakest amongst us.
Huh. Well, then again, our power scaling is kind of bullshit.
Pathfinder just looks over at him and nods knowingly.
Yeah, but I do have a suggestion for you, Rivers.
Oh, really?
I know how you love your, perfect, symmetry and all that good jumbo.
Symmetry, yes.
Yeah, that symmetry. I do it just because I love to mess with you occasionally. But yes, your symmetry. If, by chance, our little buddy fails again, he seems to awfully love that infinity sign, why not call him number 18? Otherwise known as negative infinity.
A good idea for once.
Yeah, I have some of those.
Gently pats Wildcard's head all patronizingly.
You're gonna ruffle the hat.
Oh, I know.
Jeez. Alright, well.
You should be fine.
Yeah. I guess I'll be taking my leave.
We've been doing pretty fine without you, so...
What's a few more months or days or such?
I'll make sure we know where you are.
Oh, you're not gonna put one of them on me, are you?
Depends on if you disappear again or not.
Those things always give me the heebies.
Well, you better go get the child.
Yeah. Slowly starts backing up. I got ya. See you later, doll. You too, Doc.
Maybe we can get a look at that voice box of yours, which you seem to be nursing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pathfinder steps forward. Just as preposterous as always, it seems. I apologize for the unorthodox suggestions. It is simply what seems the best course of action for our plan to succeed.
Of course. We do want to see our justice enacted.
Pulls out another cigar, draws a card from his deck, and lights it.
Wildcard's gonna come out to see this figure drinking from the teapot.
You have at least 8 cups.
Yeah, but this is more fun. Gulps more. Sets it down. Ah, yum.
Looks like your prodigy is doing mighty fine, Yusuke.
Oblivia, have you met Wildcard yet?
No, I haven't. He left me a coaster. I'm using the card as a coaster.
Flip it around, Miss Oblivia. You'll see a nice little note.
Picks up card, looks on the other side. Ha.
Says fuck.
That's funny. Puts it in pocket. Gulps down tea.
You now have a singular fuck to give. Not a lot of us can say that.
That's funny. That's funny. The last cup of tea, she pours it in, does the thing where it tries to shake more out, and then just shrugs and drops the entire cup in her mouth.
Huh. She has an iron stomach, I guess.
At this point, the door on the other side of the building opens up.
I should be surprised.
Hey, I'm heading out. They was introducing me to the newest, the previous newest.
To me! Raises hand.
To her.
Oh yes, Oblivia.
Don't worry, I'm heading out.
I'm sure you are.
Right, why is one of his skeletons in here, by the way?
So he can watch us be better than him?
Insurance.
Because he is part of the party and he must be a part of our discussions so that mistakes are not made once more.
Oh, Morpha? Did Morpha leave part of themselves, eh?
Of course.
Hello, Morpha. Nice to see you again.
One of the masks on the table just kind of swivels towards and looks up at you.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Oh, I have a Wildcard. I see you've noticed.
Attempts to drink more tea. There is no more tea.
Right then.
Yusuke just takes a brush out of his pocket and starts to draw a teacup. And more tea, and
Yay!
it slowly fills
Makes-
up.
Makes little claps. Yay! Drinks it all.
He takes the cup and just hands it over to you.
Grabs cup. Drinks it all. Yum.
Alright, Yusuke, you got any advice as a mentor?
Don't fuck up.
Don't be boring.
That's two.
Is he barring you, Oblivia?
Well, I mean, he lets me do fun stuff sometimes, so that's pretty fun. Yusuke, can we go to the exile? Exile? I wanna have fun.
Not yet.
Hey, Yusuke, if I need to learn responsibility, I could always take your little progeny with me to go pick up the new boy.
Please do not mess with the plan, Wildcard.
Fine, I will go alone. I'll looks over to Oblivia. I'll make sure to bring him to introduce to you.
Kind of slumps down on the with like elbows and chin on the table. Pathfinder, you never let me do anything fun.
You'll have your time, Oblivia.
Good. I want it. I'm bored.
Yusuke just politely sips the cup of tea.
You must learn how to take the most of a moment. Try emptying your mind of all of these thoughts.
But the moment I'm in is boring.
But does it need to be?
You know what I do when I get bored?
Take Unseen's seat, and a little spectral hand reaches up and just kind of wraps its way around Wildcard's leg.
Hey, I was trying to get out of the Justice's way for a moment. Don't bad hand.
You're getting scolded.
I did more than scold him.
Rubs his face a little bit where some of the marks are. Anyway, Oblivia,
Yes.
whenever I get bored, pulls out one of his many decks of cards and sets it down. I play a little bit of a card game.
You're not gambling with the child.
I'm not gambling. I was gonna suggest.
Yusuke sits up abruptly.
If you start to teach my apprentice any dishonorable tactics, I swear, Wildcard, this will be the last thing you do.
Nothing dishonorable about it. I was just gonna teach her a way to pass the time when she's bored. Solitaire.
He sits back down in the chair unceremoniously.
Points at Wildcard. You got scolded by Yusuke. Normally only I get that.
Oh, trust me. You should have seen 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Just consider what you just said.
Yeah, I got you, Yusuke. Here you go, Oblivia. Take this deck of cards. Have Yusuke teach you how to play a card game. Solitaire's a good one for yourself.
Takes cards. At first tries to open them. Starts biting at it.
No. Oh, okay, that's one way to open it.
At this point, Yusuke has taken out his brush and his ink, and he's slowly drawing little blocks in his hands and placing them onto the table.
Ooh, blocks.
Wildcard, have you ever played Mahjong?
Yes, you know how much I dislike it.
Because you cannot cheat?
Maybe.
Because I am the creator of the pieces, and would know the moment you laid your slimy hands upon them.
Are you saying you want me to play in Mahjong again?
I'm saying I want to show that you do not know everything.
I mean, I don't claim to know everything.
Maybe, if you can best me, I will forgive your 4 years of absence. Somewhat.
You, carefully tries to step around this little, gate thing.
Yusuke legitimately missed your company for the sake of playing games, but doesn't want to admit it.
You know, slowly gets around the portal. Yusuke, you know that you, speaking my language? Cracks his fingers.
Starts to place the Mahjong tokens down, setting up a board.
The funny thing is, Oblivia completely believes him.
Looks up at Rivers. Would it be alright if I played one game with Yusuke before heading out? We got time, right?
Alright.
Perfect! So, Yusuke, what do you want me to put up on my side since you're offering up partial forgiveness? Let's see here.
If you lose... How about you quit smoking for a month?
Oh, you monster. Alright, fine.
I see that as fair.
Puts out the cigar.
Draws a chair made out of ink and just kind of passes it over to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oblivia walks over. She is holding a single card that has a bite mark out of it. From that deck.
I like her.
You'll get used to the rabble after a bit.
Eats the rest of the card.
No, I will not. Be quiet, I will not cheat.
Don't worry, I know you won't cheat.
I am not talking to you.
Oh. Stares intently. What did you do?
Nothing. It is not my decision, therefore I have played honorably.
He just stares daggers at somewhere down beneath him. You're not really sure where his eyes are going, but he's staring at something that just doesn't even exist.
Yusuke, you okay over there, bud?
Perfectly fine.
Alright.
Yusuke's just being boring and grumpy again.
Sound.
Wildcard loses.
He beat your ass.
1 month, no smoking.
Oblivia leans over the table, grabs the cigarette in his hands, and it disintegrates.
Yeah, no, that's, here, slides over an entire pack. Might as well get rid of those.
Takes pack.
And the
Take
one
one
you
out.
have in your boot.
Pulls out the one in the boot.
And the one in the hat.
Pulls out the one in the hat. I know. There you go. Wait, hang on.
Leans over to Yusuke. Does he have one in his ear?
No, but I do have one. Leans forward. Behind your ear. Pulls.
As you take it out and hold it out in front of her, she pokes. It disintegrates.
To be truthful, it was up this sleeve. He pulls the spade sleeve. It's just like it was in this one. But I like to do a little bit of flair every now and again.
You still have more, Wildcard.
Starts patting himself down. Oh,
Olivia takes out a cigarette and starts looking at it.
Don't.
I was gonna. So I can't eat it?
It is not food.
I would not recommend eating that. Those are bad for you.
Fine. Disintegrates it.
He, flicks his hand around and, signs a little bit of white ink in the air above one of the Mahjong tablets, which stands up on 2 legs and walks over and jumps onto your shoulder.
I will know if you are telling the truth.
Don't worry, I will definitely get rid of those. We made a promise. A gambler must never go back on one of his promises.
Oblivia is taking one cigarette out, disintegrating it. One cigarette, disintegrate just one by one.
You managed to occupy her for the time being. Mission successful.
Looks down. This thing has a lot of cigarettes in it. You sure I can't eat one?
Yes.
I would highly not recommend it. If you want, I could always just give her one of the chests full of them in case you need to occupy her for like an hour.
Why am I not surprised?
I mean, I stock up. I stock up and make sure to have plethoras. That's about 3 months worth.
He used to have more. I got rid of his stock room.
Yeah, you did. Don't worry, I'm working on a new one.
Of course you are.
Which pulls out a key, tosses it to Yusuke. Give me that back in a month.
Oblivia slowly tries to grab it.
Yusuke just keeps his hand constantly, like, perfectly an inch away from yours, just staring at you, wondering when you're gonna notice.
Until it's just like Oblivia's just reaching over his lap and like...
He effortlessly tosses the keys to his other hand.
Oh. Sits down cross-armed.
Restraint, Oblivia. Work on it.
But restraint isn't fun.
I hope my kid is going to be just as much fun as this one.
Maybe.
Finishes disintegrating all the cigarettes. Disintegrates the box. Yay! Now I'm bored again.
Yusuke points to the Mahjong tablets that he made.
Oblivia picks one up, puts it on his side, and says, "Did I win?"
Yusuke just very slowly and very begrudgingly face palms with 3 fingers.
Yes, Oblivia, you won.
Woo!
Slides a deck of cards to Yusuke. You could always use these to teach her a game.
Get going
Go,
before I tire
Kyle.
of your face.
Yeah. I'm gone.
I like these characters.
I love
like
the
them.
Ashen Guard.
They're good. They're good people.
Such a shame that they're the bad guys.